I guess I don't really know what you did.
Really?
On the- There's a copy for you.
Are you plugged in the back?
She says, oh, I know, when she says, oh, and she's in charge of something. Which, printer? No, I don't remember seeing it, to be honest with you. First time I've seen it. Nice picture on Facebook.
Oh, mine, you like that?
Picture.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was just my daughter's eyes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yes, it seems one out of every 600.
Oh, I finally, after about 4 years, I kind of learned to do the smile before a little bit better, but I'm not good at smiling. I just,
No, I was tapping.
sometimes I this. I wait till Tracy says she's ready.
They're
Well, she's
waiting.
got buttons over here, so. Are you ready, Tracy?
I am ready.
You are? Okay. Yep, I think we're ready. And you tell me to go.
Yeah.
Are we?
Ready? Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Would you please stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance with me? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. The first item on our agenda for tonight is a commission report, and I'm going to turn this over to Mason County staff for that. Proclamation.
Okay. Rock, scissors.
Got it.
We're very polite. We'll let you go first.
So I'm Allie, I'm one of the health educators, the County Public Health Department. And so just really quick intro here, not to take up much time, but we're introducing Public Health Month coming up here. Here we are in April. And so we're kind of expanding National Public Health Week into a month-long celebration here in town. So I've got the proclamation, and I'll read that off real quick for you guys. Let's see. So, whereas the week of April 6th through 12th, 2015 is National Public Health Week, and the theme this year is Healthiest Nation 2030. The month of April 2015 is Public Health Month due to the U.S. ranks last among 11 countries on measures of access, equity, quality, efficiency, and healthy lives. Where we live, work, and play, race and class currently trumps genetics and healthcare as predictors of the public's health. The leading causes of chronic health conditions and death in the U.S., currently tobacco use, obesity, physical inactivity, alcohol and other drug use, poor nutrition, and socioeconomic factors. Public health emphasizes prevention and healthy lifestyle behaviors, the quality of our indoor and outdoor environments, and the health needs of populations as a whole. So throughout the month of April, Mason County Public Health and Human Services is raising awareness on the meaning of public health and the full spectrum of factors that impact the public's health. The residents of the city of Shelton are encouraged to educate themselves on ways to improve their own health and also the health of their community as well. So hereby proclaiming the week of April 6th through 12th, 2015 as National Public Health Week, along with the month of April 2015 as Public Health Month in Mason County. We're calling upon everybody to celebrate this month by helping our families, surrounding community members also to better understand the meaning of public health and how each of us can work to improve our own health and the health of our community and environment.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we read that proclamation into the record. And we're thankful that we have staff and people like you doing a wonderful job for us. Okay, next is, I believe, a volunteer month proclamation, and I'm going to read that one. And I just learned a little trick, and I'm going to incorporate it in my reading, and that's, don't say all those whereases. Just say one in the beginning, say one at the end. I have nightmares about whereases, and you have alleviated a lot of pain for me. The more I read these in the future, I will then take a tip from you, and I'm going to try it, okay?
Glad to help.
All right. So, this is a City of Shelton proclamation concerning volunteers. And whereas experience teaches us that government by itself cannot solve all our nation's social and economic problems, and volunteers are vital to our future as a caring and productive nation. And as citizens of this community, volunteers have undertaken many responsibilities that promote the general welfare of the city. And in providing these services, volunteers have demonstrated a spirit of personal concern and wholehearted willingness to help others. And volunteers reflect the commitment of neighbors helping neighbors in the finest sense of that tradition. And these individuals are most deserving of appreciation and thanks. Our volunteer force is a great treasure, and now, therefore, the City of Shelton Commission does hereby proclaim the month of April 2015 as Volunteer Month in the City of Shelton, Washington. There you go. I practiced that one. And again, I'll just say one little thing is, I always say this, but volunteers in this community, I think we have the best volunteers of any city around, okay? And I've never even been to the ones that I imagine they got volunteers, but we have so many good, wonderful organizations and people that volunteer, and really it does help in running the government in a small city to have those other chores and duties and things taken up by volunteers, and so we do appreciate the volunteers in the city of Shelton. All right, thank you. Next on our program, it looks like it says I'm supposed to turn over the city to the Administrator, Dave O'Leary.
Commissioner reports.
Well, it said this on my minute. I'm just reading my little notes here.
I'm not sure what you want me to do.
Well, I'm not sure why they have it in my fine print, but, you know, I mean, if you want the city, it looks like it's yours, at least for the next few seconds. Was it like?
But actually, let's just go back and have our commission reports.
Well,
We can just do commission reports.
I think so. Okay, well, I'm just reading my fine print here. All right, we'll go on to our weekly commission reports. Commissioner Moore?
Okay. I'm glad I get to go first because I will say that it was a very nice sign unveiling. I hope you all see that our sign down at the entrance down on Railroad Avenue today. Speaking of volunteers, I myself spent 20 years on the preservation board, and Mike Olson was on the preservation board. It's a beautiful sign. I appreciate all the work that went into it. It's a great amenity to our city. It's beautiful. And I will say that I am so very extremely touched and grateful by the dedication to our friend David Hastings, who dedicated many years to the efforts of preservation in Shelton. So thank you. The sign dedication was very great today. Tomorrow I have a Housing Coalition Executive Board meeting. Wednesday I have my regular briefings, and I'll also be attending an after hours at, can't read my writing.
Our community.
Our Community Credit Union. And then Thursday, there's a ribbon cutting at Berkshire Hathaway Housing Services Northwest. It's out where, it's what was that? Prudential Real Estate has changed their name, and so there will be a ribbon cutting out there. Very excited to attend that. And then on Friday and Saturday, I will be attending Forterra workshops, and very, very extremely excited about that.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Olson?
Tuesday morning, I have a Law Enforcement Firefighters Disability Board meeting, and I'll also be attending the Friends of the Shelton Pool have a meeting tomorrow. Wednesday, I'll attend the after hours at the credit union. Friday, I'm in Olympia at the AWC. I'm on the nominating committee for the executive board, so we start our selection for that. And then I too will take part in the Forterra events.
Thank you. And today, I did understand now what it said by you. I think you were evidently, or someone going to make the announcement that today we had that sign, welcoming sign thing. So I'm not sure why they had you as, but Tracy did it for you, so. Got me? So anyway, today we did have that sign unveiling out there on Railroad. Tomorrow will be an open house chamber event at our community credit union, which I'll be attending. EDC board meeting for me on Thursday, also ribbon cutting. And on Friday and Saturday, I will be taking part in the Forterra walkability event, basically. And so this is the first major, I think, step or major activity that, and I'll explain for a second what Forterra is. Forterra is a group that's outside the city of Shelton that we have partnered with the Green Diamond, the Chamber of Commerce, and the city of Shelton to have Forterra come and help us, talk to us, and give us some creative ideas about our downtown and our Shelton. And so we're looking forward to doing that. So that concludes our weekly commission reports. We now have an opportunity for general public comment. If we had anybody who'd like to speak, now would be the opportunity to come and sign your name and address, and we'd love to hear from the community. If not, we will move into our consent agenda, and have my fellow commissioners had time to review the material and consent agenda. So could we please have a reading of the consent agenda?
Consent agenda, vouchers numbered 85492 through 85596 in the amount of $255,006.21. Commission meeting minutes from study session meeting of March 23rd, 2015. Study session of March 30th, 2015. Civic Center Rotating Art Gallery Artist Recommendation, Ms. Joanne Osband, watercolor, Mr. Jim Anderson, clay, wood, and mixed, Mr. Gary Gillespie, collage, Ms. Carol Jacobs, acrylic and oil. City of Shelton Shoreline Master Program update as identified in the Department of Ecology letter dated November 13th, 2014. Staff to draft a letter for signature by the mayor to DOE indicating concurrence with the recommendations. Ordinance number 1870-0415, second reading, an ordinance of the City of Shelton, Washington relating to frontage improvements on existing lots, adding a new chapter 12.36 to the Shelton Municipal Code.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I move we approve the consent agenda.
I second that motion.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The consent agenda passes. There is no old business at this time, this evening, and there is no new business for this evening. And so at this time, according to the agenda, it would be our city administrator, Dave O'Leary, could give us a report.
I'm expecting that one, Your Honor, so.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The,
I don't know why she wrote your name up front, but.
Okay. This week, mainly, I'm catching up. There was I had to devote a lot of energy into preparing for the retreat last week, so I get a chance to catch back up. Also, had a chance today to brief Commissioner Olson on the occurrences and decisions at the retreat on Friday. He's going to be reviewing. I've also took a portion of today and actually produced my retreat report. I did that a little sooner than necessary because I wanted to make sure he had an opportunity to look through the decisions. And then he and I'll be working in the few weeks to figure out a way to make sure that his interests are brought into the discussion as well. So that concludes my staff report.
Thank you very much. This is another general public comment period. If somebody wants to say something, now would be the opportunity. And if not, which I don't think we have anybody signed in, what we'll do is move forward with administration final touches.
Vicki, you don't have, oh, okay, I have one. Greg asked me to announce that he wanted to give you a touch that they're preparing their pavement striping contract, and there'll be a briefing on that next week with a contractor. So this is something we do every year, and it's to basically redo the yellow lines throughout town that separates traffic lanes, curbing, and that sort of thing.
Sidewalks. I mean, walkways or crosswalks.
Mainly center lines striping is what they do throughout the town. So, and the crews do a good deal of it themselves, which are the more tedious portions. So that's it.
All right, thank you very much. Our next meeting will be Monday, April 13th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. This meeting is adjourned. I mean, some of those things people think